by the town of Romsey, Princess Anne arrived at the War Memorial Park. A keen equestrian, the Princess Royal was the perfect person to unveil the warhorse statue. At the start of the First World War, several camps, including the one at Romsey, were set up to cope with the demand from the front line. This statue commemorates the 120,000 horses and mules that were trained here for war service.
I think it's really important that people recognise what the horses and mules did for us during the First World War and the vast numbers that died helping us trying to win that war. And it's quite right, I think, that we commemorate not only the people who worked here, but those horses that went to Belgium and France and to their deaths.
Nancy Sanders was born in 1914 and is now 101. Her father was appointed commandant at Romsey Camp in 1918.
We weren't actually in the depot. We had houses outside. The first house we had was at Camden, and I used to see my father riding off to get to the camp. And with him rode my older sister.
Who's this? Look.
It's very proper that there should be something for the horses, because the horses did so much.
There was a strong military presence at the unveiling, including soldiers from the Household Cavalry. Although horses aren't used as much by the army as during the First World War, there is a training centre in Leicestershire which acts as a remount depot. The commanding officer of the centre attended.
We've still got the Household Cavalry Mounted Regiment and the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery, and they both require horses today. So there is a requirement for a remount depot still within the military, and the Defence Animal Centre carries that flag forward.
The statue of the warhorse was sculpted by Amy Goodman. Some of her inspiration was drawn from Joey, the fictitious horse from the book Warhorse. He even made an appearance.
Did my first sketches based on Lyle Edwards' sketch Pals. That was my first drawing, and funnily enough, although I did many, many more, I came back to that sketch, and it just showed the affinity between a trooper and his horse, and the companionable affection between them. And for me, that was the most important thing. It was that bond, that what this horse and soldier had been through together and survived intact, and that was the most important thing to me.
The statue will now stand tall in the War Memorial Park and act as a reminder of the fascinating role Romsey played in the First World War. Hannah Gurney, Forces News in Romsey.